freaking nerds. You know what time it is, all right? It's a little subdued, you know what I'm saying? You see who's back in the freaking building, all right? We got Glasses and Bald in the building, all right? It's episode 162, 161? 161 of the Polytickin Podcast right here on YouTube. You know what time it is. The boys are back in town, minus Lance. He's off being a good father. What a loser. What is up? We are here now. You see, man, the guy has been on a sabbatical. You know what I'm saying? He's here to catch us up on what the hell is going on. But while he's been away, there's also been some stupid things going on in hip hop right now that we will get to eventually. But we are catching up today. Yeah. What is the deal, bro? Talk to him.
Hey, real quick, since this is a weekly, man, come on down to the Patreon, patreon.com/the Polytickin Podcast. $5 or more a month gets you an extra episode every single week. We've been slacking because I've been gone. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brothers for holding it down. But I understand if one ain't here, we all kind of don't work. You know what I'm saying? So we back.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. Shout out to the Balinesian boys. You know what I'm saying? This is the part where I usually say, so anyways, let's get back to it. My brothers, how you been?
Yeah.
But I feel like I got to let y'all know how I been, man.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
Hey, I swear, I was hitting Marcus up to hop on TikTok live because I was in Sacramento and I didn't have the means to record an episode.
My guy was fiending the pod, bro. He was going off, bro. That shit was so funny, bro.
We was in them TikTok lives. But hey, man, follow us, 7M916 and Oh Hello Marcus. Is it Oh Hello Marcus, right? Yeah. Follow us up over there, man. Marcus be going live and I'll be tagging along because I'm a follower, not a leader. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, man. So it's been 2 weeks. This has been the craziest 2 weeks, like in a long time. Probably
like
in a
year. Like in a good way, because I mean, crazy can go in a lot of ways, you know what I mean? But I mean, I've had some good crazy. Okay, that sigh right there told me a lot right there. Oh, the sigh and the blink. Oh God, let me tell you, bud. So what happened?
There was really high highs and there was the lowest of lows.
There it is. Okay, yeah.
So it was all over. It was all over the place.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so
with that, okay.
So let's break it down. March 7th, I fly out. Friday.
Good Lord.
Right?
Yeah.
Friday, I fly out there. You know what I'm saying? And rest in peace to the old man, Pastor Tupu. He passed away. And Friday was the first service, and then Saturday was like the family service before and then the burials on Monday. So I fly in Friday night. I get there, I go straight to the house, you know what I'm saying? Or I go see my family from Hawaii. And then we go to the family house. And so we there, you know what I'm saying, saying what's up to the homies, saying what's up to the family, you know, just chilling and fellowshipping, whatever. We there till like 2:30, doing little fouls and here and there and packing stuff up in the van. 2:30 we go home, or I get home at 2:30. And then I think like 8 o'clock we wake up, get ready for the service. We go to the cemetery, which is down the street, so it's not too bad. And then we over there the whole time. And then after that, a lot of people were leaving because that was like the ending of the and then, you know, of course they had the what is it called? The reception, or not the reception, but like
the wake, right?
Yeah, the wake.
Yeah.
So we had a big old hall, so it was like all cultural, everything, you know, 5 side wall.
Yeah.
And so we was there chilling we was there.
I remember I remember. Sorry, let me throw this out there.
Say,
what I really love seeing when I was watching that story, bro? I have never seen anybody show the big fine mat while dancing with music playing. I've never seen that before. I was like, wait, you could do that? That's crazy. Because I'm used to just the pomp and circumstance. It's quiet, everybody watching and shit. You got to trot out the thing, open it up. But then y'all had music playing. Y'all was fucking gigging to it. I was like,
bruh.
Okay. Hey, let's introduce that to the culture in 2026. Quit fucking with me.
And you know what? It might be there, because I will say this. Out of every church that was out here in Sacramento, the Nasaleka Church, the Nazarene Church, was probably the most. We was the fobs of all the churches.
Nice.
So that might be how it is, and we just ain't caught on, or maybe whatever. But I if they doing it over here at the Nazarene Church, I would assume that's how it's supposed to be done.
Okay.
Like all of they don't speak no English in the services, none of that. So like,
That shit was hard.
yeah. So
Hey, somebody write that down. We got to start doing that. That shit is fun.
So we did that, and it was, it was a beautiful service or whatever.
Yeah.
And like the whole man, bro, like being there and seeing all of the people that I grew up with in church, because everybody moved around. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of people moved to San Diego, Washington, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But being in there and seeing all the elders, like all the old folks from back when I was a kid, and seeing them around, seeing how older they got, it was. I felt like a kid again, bro. Like I was literally in there, like, cause we older now, so we go to a spot and we like, oh man, what the hell? There's hella kids over here. But I felt like a little kid again. I was like, oh, sorry, Angie, what you need with it? Like, just bouncing around and stuff. And so I got to see a lot of people from my childhood and from church that we all grew up together. And I mean, we spent 4 days out the week with these people.
Yeah.
And so they was they was family. Even though they wasn't family, they was family.
Oh yeah.
And so it was super nice to see everybody. It was super cool. It was a beautiful service, and the family like put it together really well, and everybody came together really well. So like it was just dope to fellowship with everybody. And then of course we had the homies outside, and everybody was turned up out there, and I was just like, okay, this all right, man, I'm staying inside, man. I'm going
Yeah.
I'm in here. But it was cool, man. It was fun.
It's great.
That night we ended up going bowling. I ain't gonna lie, I was trying to recruit everybody, because I was like, everybody leaving tomorrow. I was like, everybody leaving tomorrow, so like let's do something. So we went with our Washington fam. Danny Shell, Super Bowl, 2-time Super Bowl champ.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hey, Danny Shelton is from the Plazas. All right, just so y'all know. so we was chilling, hanging out with them, with the family, and we was out bowling till like 1 a.m. And then they had to go because they was flying back to Washington in a couple hours. And then Sunday I kind of slept. I was in bed. I was tired. Monday was the burial. So the old man, he had his services over the weekend, but for some reason booking, or they were doing some kind of construction stuff, so they couldn't bury him till Monday. So then Monday we went to the burial, and then we went to Golden Corral. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah. Okay.
And then after that, I went home and I rested, because they was going back to bowling for one of my little cousin's birthday. But I was hella tired. I was like, man, I gotta get ready for Tuesday, because Tuesday is the wedding. So Tuesday's the ceremony.
Damn. Okay. Yeah.
So Monday we did the burial. We went to Golden Corral. Came home and slept. Tuesday we wake up. Got my suit. Everything, getting ready. I bought a suit, by the way.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. So then we got everything ready. We go to we get everything set up over there. More like my sister's friends. Her friend group is her family, and they got everything situated. They did everything. So we go out because it's downtown in the Rose Garden, and it's like in the open. I didn't know it was in the open, but I was like, of course my sister would do that. She hella extra, so okay. So we was at the hotel chilling, right down like a couple blocks away, and this is where, like, we had everything planned. I was supposed to go to the funeral. I was supposed to go to the burial, and then I was supposed to go to the wedding.
Yeah.
We get a call, like right before my sister puts on her wedding dress. We get a call from my auntie, and and my mom, she answered the phone, and she like, what? And she hands me the phone. She's like, I don't know what's in. And like my auntie's hella crying. She's like, well, I'm like, what happened? She's like, and then come to find out, my cousin passed. My cousin Kuala BK, he passed that night going into the morning. And so I'm literally in my suit. Or no, I'm not in my suit yet. But my sister's about to put on her wedding dress. My auntie calls crying hysterically. And then we get that news. And I'm just like, so I'm in the hallway bawling, right? Because he just buried his pops on Monday, and he was going Tuesday. And it's his son's birthday. Second year, 2 years old. So then, yeah. So when I tell you, like, this was like a high of highs and low of lows, I'm literally getting ready to walk my sister down the aisle, understanding that my pops ain't here no more, so I gotta hand her off, and I'm like emotional about that. Then we get to call my cousin pass, and so
Wow.
yeah, my girl, she like trying to pull me together, and she's like, "Look, you gotta let your sister shine." That was her thing. She's like, "I know you got a lot going on, but right now you gotta put it to the side, let your sister shine. Right now, you can deal with it later." I shook it off, went and put my suit on. I see
Yeah.
my sister in her wedding dress, and I'm about to cry. Just just all these emotions about this, and it's like everything's just bubbling. But I'm like,
Oh my
we finna get this
God.
done. So then we
Oh my
go,
God. My guy was going through so much out there. Fuck, dude.
bruh. It was
God damn.
so we go, we walking her down the street. Everybody's beeping, beep beep beep, congratulations. We saying
Yeah.
thank you, and we do the ceremony, walk her down. And such a nice and it's super simple. Like my sister and Narvik, they kept it super simple, and I love it for that because that's who they are. They ain't with the doing all the extravagant stuff, but at the same time, they finna make it right. They finna make it beautiful. They finna make it perfect. You know what I'm saying? So then we did that.
Yeah.
She had her best friend. What is it? The the Reverend of it all.
The ordained minister.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
There
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
He was the ordained minister, so he did that, and then we did the ceremony. It was super quick, and then we moved to the shade because we was in public. So we moved to the shade, had soups,
Yeah.
had sandwiches and drinks and stuff. And we hung out, and then so Tuesday that was it, and then the reception was supposed to be on Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
and we were supposed to do it Tuesday and have the rest of the week to just chill, hang out, go shopping, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But right after that, changed out of my suit, got back into some regular clothes, and we went right back to the house.
Mm.
To my family's house. We went over there, and then we was posted with them the whole night. The next night was the candlelight vigil that we kind of like put it up together real quick. Went over
Yeah.
there, hung out with family, shared stories, laughed, cried. Just being together. And then
Yeah.
kind of like every night after that, it was just going in checking. Or no, I think we left it alone a little because they had been doing the old man's funeral, and so it was like constant people coming. It
Mm-hmm.
was like, man, we just chilling today. So I'm like, all right, bet I'm gonna stay home because I was getting sick at the time, bro.
Right.
I'm like not sleeping a lot, crying all the time, and then on top of that, I get news that one of my aunties is like not doing well,
Mm-hmm.
and they like, they sent her home, blah blah, whatever. So then we went as a family to go visit, and just seeing my auntie you know, uh, who's always the life of the party, who's always like will greet everybody. One of them people, when you go to church and you bring a friend and everybody's like looking at your friend, they're just waving high, whatever. But that's
Mm-hmm.
kind of the extent of it. She's the auntie that'll go up and be like, "Hi, nice to meet you. What's your name?"
I always appreciate those aunties, uncles who do that. I
You know
love
what I'm
that,
saying?
bro. Yeah.
Like she was the one. She was the life of the party. She'll go and she'll be the first to sing. She'll
Mm-hmm.
be the first to go tell her testimony and call her kids up. The
Yeah.
kind. Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I want to sing a song real quick on all my kids and just what I'm saying, straight up voluntold.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So went over there to see Auntie and fellowship with the family over there,
Mm-hmm.
and then yeah, so that was a lot to deal with too, seeing her like that, man. And then yeah, and then so we was just back and forth between getting ready for the wedding and then helping the family out during this time and trying to figure out what's going on. And
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, that was all the way up until Friday, and then Saturday we did the reception, and I was the MC for the night, so I had to
Oh yeah,
introduce
that's right.
everybody. Yeah, I had
Mm-hmm.
to introduce everybody, and then I had to do a speech. And
Mm-hmm.
shout out to Steven, the what is it, the not the man of honor? Is it man of honor? Man of honor? Best
The
man.
best man, the
I'm
man of
man of
honor.
honor. I was thinking of Medal of Honor.
Oh, man on fire. Okay. So the
Yeah.
best man. All right, what he
So
gave a
so
speech
when
too.
when he did his speech,
Mm.
this fool that I introduced him, like, hey man, first up, I want to introduce Steven, man. Come up here and let's hear some words for these two beautiful people right here. And he looked at the DJ and he went like this, and then the DJ went, and then went, So he walks up, and he's a little Asian homie, but he hella funny and hella cool. He walks up and he's like, yeah, and then he looks to the side to the homie Melvin, and he's like, hey, and Melvin throws him a big can of beer, and he catches it, he opens it, he's drinking it. And then he did his speech, and then everybody did their speech, and then I followed. I was the last one to do the speech, and I winged it a little bit. I wrote some pointers, but like I just wanted to go talk, and so it was a beautiful night, bro. Like the whole setup was hella nice. My sister in Narvik looked hella nice. She did a Siva Samoa, which is very unlike her.
Oh, what?
She just do her own thing, but she wanted to be a part of that, or she wanted that to be a part of the night.
Nice.
And then, it was a fun night, bro. We had a lot of fun. We did that until 1:30, 2 in the morning. No, 1:30, like 1:30. And then I seen, bro, we had like 14, 15 boxes of pizza untouched.
Oh, okay.
I said, I know it's hella people still at the house, on my other side of the family, just because it's all the kids is over there. So I said, if we're not doing nothing with this, let's go drop this off at the house. So we dropped off like 7 boxes of pizza. Yeah. So I went over there like 1:30 in the morning, said what's up to my family, dropped off the hell of the pizza. Like, hey man, this is leftovers, whatever. Went home, packed up. My flight was out at 6 in the morning.
Damn.
And I'm hurting too. Like my throat, like I know I'm sick. Like my sinuses, whatever. So I'm sick. And then I'll, say bye to the family, say bye to the homies. I'm back on Sunday. I go to work Monday, sick as a dog. I'm like, yo, I just had a crazy week. I need some rest before tomorrow.
Don't give me some fucking shit. I swear to God, I will beat you up. Don't give me nothing.
My job is they chill. So they was like, man, whatever you need, Seth. So Monday I left at 10 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. I went in at 8:30. I left at 10 o'clock. I came home. I slept. Tuesday, I'm out to Vancouver.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. God damn, bruh.
It was 3 of us. It was me and 2 coworkers, and we had 10 kids in an Airbnb. And boy, oh boy.
Yo. Yo, 2 totally different modes. How crazy is that? That sucks. You have to rein in every part of yourself, bro. The one that was over there in Sacramento, in the hood with the family, and then you come out to Vancouver with all these goddamn kids. You know what I'm saying? Now you have to deal with all this shit. You're sick as a dog on top of all that. So you're just like, life is pulling me in every which way. No, that's a crazy fucking week. Okay, he hasn't even gotten to the week in Vancouver yet. He hasn't even gotten there yet,
bruh. And I'm sorry, y'all. I know most of y'all probably don't give a damn, but I'm here, so whatever.
He's been fiending for this.
Okay? Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
He's been wanting to talk about this.
I needed to tell somebody. I couldn't tell nobody. Okay.
All right, so what's up,
bruh? So I'm in Vancouver. It's funny because we go from like in Sacramento where it's like nonstop, go.
Oh yeah.
But we like whatever's needed, we just stepping in.
Yeah.
And I'm being told what to do. And then to switch it over, and mind you, we in the hood, so it's like whatever goes, you know what I'm saying? Drinking, smoking, cussing, whatever. And then we switch over and I'm in the van driving to the ferry and the kids are playing songs and I'm like, hey, I need the radio edit version of these songs. And we don't need none of this vulgar music. And then, and then on top of that, it goes from me, looking to other people to lead the way and tell me what to do. And I'm just here as a helping hand.
Yeah.
So now kids don't know how to get to their workshops. Kids is asking about food, asking about dinner, asking about if they can go here or there. And now I'm the adult. Now I'm the authority figure in this situation.
Okay, so in order to be a good authority figure, you also have to be a good listener, a good somebody who knows how to, take orders and stuff. So yeah, no, it's you know what I mean? It all works out. It's fine.
Yeah.
But goddamn, can you just lay off a second? I'm tired, bruh. I done been through a lot this week.
That Tuesday night, we went in, we did the opening ceremony. It wasn't too bad.
Right.
But that Tuesday night, I didn't sleep at all. I was just up. I just couldn't sleep. I was on the couch too because they didn't have enough rooms for us. So all the kids got a room, but I was on the couch. One of
Nice.
my other coworkers was on the couch. One of the other coworkers had the room, and they were like, "We can just switch off every night. It's 3 nights." I was like, "I bet."
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday comes, and we trying to walk the kids to their classes. We trying to figure out what's going on. I think it was Tuesday. It might have been Wednesday actually. And then Wednesday, I was walking the kids to their class, and I walk one of the kids to their workshop. On the way out, I get a phone call, and I just answer it just because I'm not with nobody. So I'm like, "Hello," and then I get the call. My auntie passed. The same auntie that I went to go visit.
God, yeah.
Bro, I was in the middle of the Vancouver Convention Center with like so many people around, bro, and I was like leaned over the railing, and I was kind of like a little bit weak in the knees, but I'm talking to my auntie, and she's like, so I'm trying to tell her, I'm like, thank God we know God. I was like, Auntie, she was a woman of God. You know what I'm saying? We all know, especially now, we know how temporary this life is. I said, if you believe like she believed, then we know where she's at. The sadness that we feel is us grieving this loss, but it has nothing to do with her.
Mm-hmm.
She's singing and dancing. She's back to her old self. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to console my auntie, but at the same time, I'm like, it was a lot. And the
Yeah.
kids,
Who's gonna console me?
yes, no,
Who's
for
gonna
real.
console me, bruh?
In the middle, the kids are like, "Hey, we need help over here. We need somebody to walk us over here."
Oh man!
Yeah, and
Oh, I was like, man, shut up, man! I'm going through something right now.
I'm not even tripping though, because
Yeah.
honestly, I went into this situation saying this is for the kids. If I have a miserable time and the kids have fun, I don't care.
Right.
Like it's totally fine. But that, yeah. So hearing that
Jesus.
news, that whole day, it was whatever. That night, it finally hit me, and I was on the couch sleeping by myself, and I was just bawling. Like no, and nobody knew because all the kids. It was like 10:30. It was like 11 o'clock. All the kids went to sleep. But
Mm-hmm.
I laid on that couch, bro, and I was bawling. Like I couldn't stop crying. I was just like, I'm finna sleep hella good tonight. And I
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of slept good, but I still was not feeling the greatest.
yeah.
But yeah, yeah. the
Yeah, bro.
so the whole trip, like that was like the ups and downs.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the Vancouver trip, bro, I want to say every Indigenous child, especially in Canada, but hopefully everywhere, gets to experience gathering our voices.
Mm.
ISMUG was a youth conference with over 1,500, so close to 2,000 kids.
Mm-hmm.
They had hella workshops. They had the first night was the opening ceremony, but they had like a bunch of food everywhere.
That's
Uh,
so fucking cool, bro.
bro, so
That's so cool.
Tuesday was opening ceremony. They started off with the local nations who we were on their land. They had their drummers come out, welcome us in song, and then they had so many people go and speak and talk about the history of this gathering our voices conference and everything. And then we went home after that. It was like the early day. And then
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday all the kids got to their workshops and stuff. And it was like some, like they had a firefighter workshop, they had a hip hop workshop, they had dancing workshops, they had powwow dancing workshop, like cultural dancing workshops. They had
Nice.
so many different things going on,
That
bro.
sounds fun as hell. This is your first time
Bro,
at this conference, yeah?
first time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's in the conference center. It's in the Vancouver Convention Center. So like it's all like everywhere. It's so nice, bro. And so
Yeah.
basically once you drop your kids
Sounds
off,
like
it's
Comic Con.
yeah, bro. Once you drop the kids off to their workshops, it's basically like it's like you and hella parents did a play date together.
Oh.
It's like everybody with a lanyard, we all just sitting around. And so every time we go somewhere, I said, man, I feel like a gang member right now. And it was like, what you mean? I was like, because every time I meet somebody, I was like, hey, what's up? My name is Seth. I work at the Victoria Native Friendship Center. It's
Yeah.
like you
That's
gotta
where I'm
introduce,
from.
yeah, like. And
Yeah.
so I literally was going around, hey, where y'all from? What organization y'all work with? So I met
Mm-hmm.
so many people from different places and different organizations.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, one of them was like, oh, hey, Seth, how you doing? And I'm sitting there like, hi, how are you? She's like, oh, you were the MC at the event that we were at last time. And I was like, oh shoot, hey, what's up? But
Yeah.
it was, bro. The kids had so much fun, and on top, bro, this reminded me like as a kid, if I was here, this would be like Mafukanga on steroids.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Right.
Bro, imagine the Mafukanga taking over a convention center and everybody gets to just walk around that big ass building just chopping it up with everybody. Oh, bro, it'd be fucking chaos. It would be chaos, first off. It would not be that or organized. We would all be battling each other. No. Well, okay,
it was so dope. I really like I went back and I was saying like we need to figure out a way to get more kids here or to get more opportunities for kids to come because we only had 10 tickets. And I'm like, I wish we could have brought all the kids over because this is
make it a yearly thing.
Yeah, it is a yearly thing, but I'm just saying like this event was so like some of our kids, this was their first time. And I'm like, how is this y'all first time? You never, and they were like, we never heard about it or we never had a ticket to go.
Oh.
So yeah, no, it was such a like so the first night, Wednesday night, they had a talent show. Half of our kids wanted to go, half wanted to stay. We had a pool in our Airbnb house.
Oh yeah,
an indoor pool. So they wanted to swim. So half of them stayed and swam. The other half went to the talent show, and it had some people that was up there super nervous. It had some people that was up there super talented.
Yeah,
and it was real cool. And like I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, bruh, imagine you go to a conference with almost 2,000 kids, and then you perform for like
oh my
100 plus of them. You finna feel so cool for the rest of that conference. Like I was
bro.
So Wednesday night they had the talent show. Thursday night they had the dance.
Okay.
Yeah, the kids had a lot of fun at the dance.
Like almost like a prom type thing.
Not kind of, more like a party. It was like
a party. Oh,
big old hall.
Like, what? Oh yeah,
It had a big old hall. Had the DJ going, and
that's hard. Okay,
bro, it was so. And then they had all the snacks, and I looked. I said, "Oh, mind you, every day we had breakfast." And every day I walked out with 2 breakfast sandwiches in my bag. I'm like, Seth, what are you doing? I was like, man, don't trip. I had the breakfast sandwiches wrapped up in the handkerchief towel that they give you with your silverware.
Yeah.
I had cups full of hash browns. What is it called? The tater tots.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because we couldn't carry the big old plate, so then I was just all right. Let me get a cup. And it was like, man, look at you, Napoleon Dynamite. I said, you damn right, and don't ask me for nothing either.
Yeah.
So I had to, I was sneaking off and I'm sitting there telling the kids, I said, this is how I know y'all not from the hood. It was like, what you mean? I said, God, they got all these granola bars and I was over there filling up my flask with orange juice.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'll put water in this later. I said, orange juice is expensive. You know how expensive orange juice? I was over there putting all the little granola bars in my bag, breakfast sandwiches. I was wrapping them up and saving them for later. We was over there in like the lobby area and like an hour or two after breakfast, and like we chilling with some other people, and they're like, "Oh man, yeah, we can't wait for lunch." Blah blah blah. I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's what's up."
Oh yeah.
I pull out my ham and cheese croissant, my egg ham and cheese croissant for breakfast.
I know, man. I can't wait either. Yeah.
Bruh, I was having hella fun. It was this girl, bro. She was tall as hell. She was hella tall. And I was looking at my coworkers like, man, she hella tall. And it's like, yeah, she is hella tall. She tell me why she walking around the tables and then she ended up coming down our aisle. I said, hey. She's like,
where are you from?
I said, hey, how tall is you?
Yeah.
She was like, oh, I'm 6'4". I said, God damn, can you dunk?
Hey, someone muzzle Steph after a while, bro. After 12 o'clock, muzzle this fool, bro.
I was like, because when she was standing up, right, one of our kids, he's like an athlete. Like he played basketball, football, rugby.
Athlete.
He an athlete with an F. He an athlete.
Yeah, he an athlete.
While she was standing up, I said, hey, bro, she'll dunk on you, bro.
I just in his ear,
hey, you know,
fuck your shit up.
Hey, you know what he said?
Oh,
he said she ain't even that tall.
That's right.
He said she looked tall in front of them short people, but we probably the same height. I said, yeah, no, she tall. He was like, nah. I was like, go stand next to her. And he tried to get up and walk next to her, but she was like, she left already. And he turned around and was like, nah. And so
she outwalked him because she got a long old strides, bro.
I said, "Hey, how tall is you?" She was like, "I'm 6'4". I said, "All right," because we got a kid who we was sizing you up in the cafeteria, and he think he could beat you in basketball. She said, "Well, I used to play basketball, so it might be a good
We
challenge."
know.
I was
We
like,
know Tamika Catchings, goddamn.
it's just like, you know what she looked like? She kind of looked like, remember the twins from Double Team? He looked like the triplet, like the long
Okay.
lost triplet, Blondie. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, I seen it's her. She's tall as hell. I went to a tea shop. This is
Nice.
why my coworkers told me that they said I get away with a lot saying a lot of stuff because of my accent, especially out here because it's so not really heard of too much.
Yeah.
I was in the tea shop. I was like, yeah, my girl want this chocolate macaroon one and then this lavender, whatever. She was like, oh yeah, it's I don't know. I was like, did they hire you because you British? Because y'all know about tea? And she was like, I mean, I do know a lot about tea. And I was like, yeah, but like you've been drinking tea your whole life, right? And she was like,
Do you have crumpets with those? I feel like you have crumpets with your tea. What's the deal?
She was like, yeah, I have been drinking tea for quite some time now. Like,
yo, Sefa calling everybody out on their shit. Yo, get this guy out of Canada for a minute, bro.
I could tell. I know you could.
Yo, Sefa is a fucking menace. You know, A League called me a menace on TikTok. You're the fucking menace. You're just going around talking.
No, that's you.
That's not me.
You a menace in real life. You was a menace, dog.
No.
You was a menace, dog.
I love that song. All right. So tea shop. Wait, did you buy any teas? Did you?
I got
lavender
chocolate macaroon and lavender or Earl of Lavender.
Earl of Lavender.
Earl of Lavender, and Marcus is the Duke of Sussex.
yeah. Okay. What the fuck? Bro?
So we did.
Bro,
we did that.
Let me just say this: you had such a fucking varied ass weekend, bro. Like 1 minute you're over here, you're crying about family. Next you're at your sister's wedding, and now you're here at a conference. Yeah. Like Sefa just had a lot of shit going on, bro. Right. Meanwhile, I'm over here buying comic books. Yeah.
The whole time I wanted to pod about it. I was like, damn, I wish I could pod about this. Damn, yeah, it was such a hectic 2 weeks, and I'm so happy that now we're doing spring break. So like today we went whale watching. We was on the boat for 2 hours and we got close to some whales today. It was crazy as hell.
Okay.
And so the rest of this week we doing activities. So on Wednesday, we doing a cultural elk hiding ceremony.
Oh my gosh!
So we got
a Red Dead Redemption.
So we got to cut it up. We got to skin it.
What?
They gonna show us culturally how to do it.
Yo, Arthur made that shit look hella easy. I know it doesn't take.
Triangle.
Yeah, just hold triangle. He does it. Oh, bro, that's tight actually.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So
that's actually kind of scary. So I'm kind of scared for you. But yeah, that sounds.
Well, you know, they said it's mostly for the youth, so I don't even think we're gonna be too hands on with it.
Oh God, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah.
But if that's for the kids, hey, let the kids have that.
For real. This
I'm
they
fine with watching. Yeah, for real. I'm spilling the blood all over myself.
No, Marcus, you're cutting it too deep. You're cutting it too deep. No. In sinew, man.
After this week, we'll be back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yeah.
And focused on the summer camp. But yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Things have been hectic, man. I mean, shit, our audience knows, bro. We've been kind of, we've been low-key and out the way. Lance and Forrest have obviously been holding it down with the Polynesian podcast and stuff. But yeah, no, things will slowly get back to it. This isn't our first time away from the microphone, away from recordings. We done had several major life events happen throughout the run of the show. You know what I mean? So our community understands, bro. Our people understand. So, but God bless it, you just had a crazy fucking week. Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah, man. That's great. That's great to hear. Hell yeah. You definitely got to talk about the whale watching tomorrow if we get to the Patreon episode. Patreon, not gonna, and all of that. You know what I mean? Like, you definitely got to talk about that. But okay, so fuck. What are you most excited to do for the week for spring break camp?
I mean, whale watching was probably my because we did it before, but we did it on a super small boat. So it was literally like 6 benches on the boat. And we all sat on those 6 benches. and that was like as much. You could walk around a little bit, but it was small. This one we had 50 people with us.
Oh
We had
yeah.
an inside and we had an outside, and you could walk all over. You can go upstairs a little
Nice.
bit. And so, the whale watching was probably the most I was looking forward to.
Did they
Uh,
did they warn you guys against about Gladys again? I'll never forget that story you told us about Gladys and the
no,
main whale. All right,
I
cool.
mean I asked because
Oh yeah.
yeah, I'll just be sitting there and whatever. So we was chilling, and she was like, "Oh no, that the you talk about Gladys, the one that hit the boats."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
she was like, "Oh no, that luckily that doesn't happen with these pods, so we're safe. They don't do that out here. They only do that. Is it France or somewhere? I forgot."
Oh, okay. I mean, Canada, France, or so. Yeah, there's a bit of
Well,
connection there.
they
Quebec.
said that whale has gone to different places, and it seems
Okay.
like she's like influencing the other whales because she's introducing them to the idea that hey, you can hit these guys.
No, I remember you telling us that,
Yeah.
and so
So
she's just trying to muster up a fucking army around the world. Is that what's going on?
I mean, hey, they can do what they want. Hey,
Yeah.
when you never really realize how little you are. Cause I'm used to being fat, but when you next to some real animals, you like, oh
Oh, come
yeah,
on, bro.
I am nothing.
Yeah.
And like being in like when we seen them like blowing up the air, the water out of their
Uh
hole or
huh.
whatever, seeing how like because you could see when it pops up and
Yeah.
I was looking at the size. And I was like, wow, Paul, whoa,
Yeah, I was looking at the size, and I was like, wow. Yo, blowhole, air hole,
yo,
size. Yo, you
yo,
wildin', bro.
yo, it was massive, bro.
It was massive.
It was ginormous.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, like there was a split second where I was like, hey, if they wanted to, we all food right now.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
but thankfully, like I could tell the boat driver, what is it, the pilot or the
Oh, navigator. I don't
captain,
know.
the captain.
The captain.
Yeah,
Okay.
captain, my captain. The
Yeah,
captain
yeah, yeah.
he was like, no, don't worry, we're gonna stay parallel to their path. We're gonna make sure we
Yeah.
don't intertwine, whatever. There
Yeah,
was
we're
one
good on the
moment where
starboard side.
yeah,
We're good.
there was one moment where they crossed over in front of us, and I was
Yeah.
like, this is not parallel, but it worked out. But yeah, there was a split second where I kind of was like, yo, I don't feel safe right now, and
Yeah,
this
yo,
is
Captain Jack Sparrow about to fucking pilot us into a whale, bro. Shit.
yeah, but it was. I mean, yeah, the whale watching. We got pool. We taking them to the like kind of like the YMCA, but like the pool area,
Yeah.
common the rec center.
Nice.
We're doing the elk hiding on Wednesday. We're doing rock climbing on Thursday, and then we
Okay.
doing soup lunch and the movies on Friday.
Nice. Okay.
So it's gonna be an easy, chill week. It's just yeah. After the last 2 weeks, I can't wait to get this done and just go back to starting late and just doing my own thing.
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah.
Man. Hell yeah. Sometimes you just need 3 weeks of just hectic activity to like make you realize that like maybe the stuff I do outside of this is worth it.
Yeah, bro.
This shit is fun. The
Bro.
shit I do outside of this is actually really fun because this shit is too crazy right now, bro.
No, it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know what it is, but I don't know what it's called because I was like, during
Gratitude,
this
no,
last
appreciation.
no, during these last 3 weeks, bro, I was like fiending to record.
Hmm.
I was like, bro, I'm trying to talk to people about this, but not like a phone call. Like, oh no, this is content, my whatever. I don't
Yeah.
know what it's called, but I literally was like, I see how valuable and how necessary potting is. Not just so much as like
Not to feed our own egos or anything. It's not
no,
that.
yeah. Not to say like content is important, but I'm just saying like the idea of potting to me now is more so like a safe haven. Like being able to come here and talk to you and then know that I'm broadcasting this out to a group of individuals who also want the best for me. Like that is a safe space that I kind of took for granted before because this whole time I'm like talking. I mean, this is people that it's cousins that I talk to, and that we get through on things like that. But this is a different form of therapy, in my opinion.
Okay.
Like it really, like being able to know that me and you click how we click. We have our history that we have, but also knowing that the people that we also talking to is like we found our village in that sense.
It's insane, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
It's
like
insane.
yeah. So I definitely am like I'm missing this. So
That's
I'm glad
great.
I'm back. Yeah.
You know what? Like I've learned a lot more of that while doing the content and doing TikTok live because I talked about it here before. I had a bit of trepidation about doing lives and stuff because of just all the negative stuff that we know and see when it comes to Samoans in public forums. But like that stuff about the community and building it brick by brick and finding your village is a real thing, bro. That yesterday, right? Or the night before when you came into the live that we was all on and the panels and stuff. One of the Usos said that that's your family. Talking about, hey, bro, is that Marcus from Polytickin? You do the Polytickin podcast with Seth? Bro, that's my cousin. He's from Awasi. His family from Awasi. That's my family too.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, so it's like it's little interactions like that like remind me that like wow, our shit is getting out to people that I didn't even expect to get out there. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like that is a freeing feeling to me because it's like, oh, now I know that like the real us, you know what I'm saying? Like it connects with people. What we do connects with people. Yeah. And that is a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Connection is a big thing. So I don't know. I'm right there with you, bro.
Hey, shout out to Awasi. When I did that Off the Rock video, when I did the song, I didn't really understand the complexities behind the villages that you claim and where you from and this and that. Like I didn't really understand it, right? All I knew was my dad from Newly and then my mom, like we had gone to Awasi. So when I said Newly by my name, Awasi on my mom's side, right? Okay. I was just doing that because in my head, that was kind of all of the villages that I could recall outside of Fonkongo and Ilili, where we lived.
And like, you have personal ties to those two villages that you mentioned.
Yeah. But like, I mean, Awasi, that's where my girlfriend from. But like in the general scheme of things, I didn't really connect with anybody from there. I just
tried to say a good thing. All right, and the Uso was really adamant about you two big families, so I'm just what I mean?
We family. My Sally side is from there. But I'm just saying, like when I made that song, I didn't realize that like I didn't really know nobody from there.
Why must you always shit on everything I say, dude? I tried to big us up, dude. No, you're like, well, technically speaking, in the grand scheme of things, I mean, I'm not really from there.
No, shout out to Awasi, bro. The best Fauci ever is from Mount Nu'u. The best Fauci ever is from Mount Nu'u in Awasi. So shout out to Awasi. That's my family. But I'm saying all that to say I shouted them out without knowing anybody really from there.
Sure, okay.
And then one night at bowling, when we was chilling, like 4 dudes from Awasi came and dapped me up and bought me a bucket of beer.
Oh shit!
Which is
that might have been the Uso that was in the chat.
Which is also proof that they didn't know me because I don't drink alcohol. But no. But they came up.
It was the gesture, man.
But they came up. They said what's up. They showed hella love because I showed love. Saying the name, and they was like, man, when you said that, host, we didn't know who you was, but man, appreciate it like that, right?
Yeah.
And that's when it clicked to me, like, dang, I really don't know, but oh well, whatever. And yeah, so that is my family. I when I shouted them out, they showed hella like they. I had a whole bucket of beer. I went back to Caleb's table like, I don't know what to do with this, but okay, here y'all go.
Oh, hell yeah! Yeah! You got the bucket, yeah! Hell yeah, bro. Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Awasi, man.
Yeah, shout out to Awasi.
Nah, every time they know my house. Y'all see my house. It's right behind the church. You know what I'm saying? Well, we went there.
Yes.
Yeah. We hung out over there and did absolutely nothing.
Nothing? That was a long-ass drive. Yo, we went there and came back. That's a solid 4 hours of driving.
We slept over there. We slept over there.
Oh, yeah, we slept over there, but we left hella early in the morning.
We did leave hella early. We left hella early. Like,
yeah.
I didn't know what
that was a solid another 2 hours of sleeping. All right, we're driving back.
What did we think we was going to do going there? Like we thought we was going to party or something?
I think so. It's just one of them nights.
There's a village with 11 people, 11 houses in the village. They all go. Remember, they was all watching this through the window. Like,
Yeah.
like, who is this? Yo, remember that time in Fonkongo when I went to my family house and old boy was knocking?
Yes. You brought that up before. Yes.
Oh shoot!
Hey, Seth, I think someone's out here. He's just.
Oh, they're singing it. Hey, we get to Fonkongo. We go up the hill. I'm like, man, bro, I gotta take a dump. Let's just go to my house real quick, because it was a way to open it with like the knife, the butter knife, and so we popped the door up and went in there.
Yo, everybody just looked out their windows. Look at these fucking idiots over here breaking into the house. Who is that? Okay,
I go in there to take a dump, and it was you and who? You and Caleb?
It was me, Caleb, and I think JD was there too. I think some of the girls were there. I think Elgin Sophie might have been there too.
Nah, they wasn't there. I wouldn't have took a dump with everybody there. I think it was you, Caleb, and Moylan, maybe.
And Moylan, maybe. Okay,
maybe.
Okay.
And I remember
feel like one of the girls was there. Maybe Alex. I thought Alex was
maybe
there.
Alex. Alex might have been there.
Okay.
I'm in there taking it. I go straight to the bathroom. I go in there and take it. And then all of a sudden, all I hear is, hey, Seth, somebody's out here.
Can you tell him I'm busy?
I'm in there
I'm fucking busy, dude.
I'm in there taking a dump. I'm like, hey man, hey, I'll be right out. And then like I think Caleb's like, hey, he says we can't be here. I'm like, man, this is my house. What you mean we can't be here? This is my house.
Yeah.
And then he was like, y'all was outside, and they was like, oh, this so our friend's name is Cepha. That dude was like, who the hell is Cepha?
You know how many Cephas I know? Who is that?
Did he have anything on him, or he was just standing there?
I think he was just standing there.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, because there's a family that lived below. And so our portion of the house that we still had access to is up top. And I just used to go in there and just whatever. And so I'm in there taking a dump, but he don't know who I am. He don't know my name. It's 4 random dudes just chilling in the house above. And he's like, what's going on? So I'm in there doing my stuff. I'm like, hey man, I'm sorry, but I gotta finish this. This ain't one of the ones where you can clip it. Like I couldn't pinch it away. I had to
pinch the loaf.
Yeah, it was too much to pinch. As soon as I get out, he see me. Oh, well, no, and that was it. Because he knew my face, but he just didn't know my name because I'm not from out there. But
man, we should have just showed him a picture of your fucking face then. All of us with our fucking flip phones and shit. Like, hey,
this guy.
Hey, we're with this guy. He's right here.
Pixelated, oh yeah. That mug was funny, man. Shout out to Fonkongo, bro.
Yeah, man. Well, shit, you have caught us up. You have caught us up. How do you feel now, man? You're back now. Well, I mean, not fully back. You got a busy week still ahead of you.
Yeah. No, I feel good though. I feel way better than I have the last 2 weeks. You know, and just, you know, I wanted to go home so bad for my cousin's stuff, but it ain't in the cars. It's hella expensive, and so instead of doing all that, I just send a coupe. So
okay.
So yeah, we'll see where we go from here. But
yeah, hey,
I'm so glad to be. I'm glad to be back, man.
Yeah, no sarcasm, man. It's good to see you, bro.
Yeah,
it's good to see you, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, we're glad you're back, dude.
I'm glad to be back, man.
We're gonna make a lot of money. Nah, man.
What you got though, man? What you been up to, man? I be seeing this guy on TikTok live. You know I be seeing him over there. Hey, you want some more tips? You gotta wear a V-neck.
Okay. How deep does the V-neck gotta be?
And the deeper the V-neck, the deeper the tail. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. No, I ain't really been up to much, man, for real. Just, you know, doing the videos, you know, just working, staying out the way, doing my thing, bro. Discovering, finding, exploring my creative voice. We got WonderCon this weekend. I'm thinking of going on Saturday in Anaheim. So, yeah, I also wanted to show this off too, real quick. Scion number 1, bro, by Mark Bandy over there at Crimson Sleeper Studios. So Mark Bandy started a list of content creators that he's seen talking about the Dakota incident and he reached out to everybody on that list that he made to send out a free copy or free digital copy of this. And I thought his campaign was so cool that I wanted to support it and bought a physical copy. So it just came in the mail today, and I'm definitely going to talk about this. Um, it's really just been about building this community and stuff. It's been really kind of crazy, bro. We've only been at it for 3 months, and things are going on. You know what I mean? Confidence is growing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People are reaching out that I never thought I'd ever like have like I would ever reach out to. You know what I'm saying? People are like interacting like the videos and stuff that I never thought would, and you know it's just been a crazy thing to see. You know, every time I've been on live, man. Shout out to Petey, bro. Shout out to Petey out there,
Hey.
sweetie Petey out there at the living room, bro. He's been showing so much love, bro, and he's just been giving me a lot of like confidence about doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And he's been talking about, you know, when the world sees what you're doing, bro, it's only up from here, like all this stuff. And it's like, it's just put that battery in my pack, you know? So while you've been out doing your thing, bro, I've just been like, all right, it's time to build my stuff up too. Like I'm very much motivated to create my own or have my own creative voice and build something of my own. And it's been going swimmingly, bro.
Nice.
It's been going great. So
Congrats.
thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thanks. Things are going. Yeah, it's been fun.
I can't like I don't know what it's called, but when you see somebody that you genuinely like and then that are thriving or that have the confidence when they make their content, it makes you feel good to be able to support it.
Yeah,
And I think that's what a lot of people feel when they see your content, because it's not like you over here pushing a product that this owner, like the owner of this brand, paid you $100, and so you got to put this little
hashtag partner.
Yeah,
Seen a lot of those. Yeah,
it's not like you doing that. The good thing about this, especially since you have a job where you can like you are good. There's no need in this passion project that you got.
Yeah,
and when there's no need, you get to bypass a lot of stuff that other people who need a brand deal or who need a sponsorship.
You know what I'm saying?
They will.
You're gonna go around authenticity.
Yeah,
because you know what I mean. Like you're if you're in such desperate need, you're just gonna be like trying to sell something to everybody. You know, who you are. You lose who you are.
Yeah,
and
it's true.
No.
So being able to be in a position where you're self-sustaining and you can do whatever you want without the fear of backlash, without the fear of, oh, this person not going to work with me no more. That's part of the reason why, like, I do music the way I do it. I don't need nobody. Like, nobody else is my end all be all. It's just me. And we've really done with the pod the same thing.
Yeah.
You see a lot of these pods that come out and they're like heavy guest driven.
Yeah.
Right. And so it's a cool thing because you get to collaborate with other fan bases and you get to, you know, you get to have a conversation in front of people who might never have heard you if you never had someone like, I don't know, Spawn Breezy or J Bug on your podcast or something. Right. But the bad side to that is you can't interview, you know, these artists hella times and expect fresh content.
Exactly.
You know, once that rabbit is out that hat, it's kind of like it's done with. And then on top of that, to have the connections to be able to reach out to artists that, you know, people want to hear from, it ain't easy. It's not easy at all.
No, it's not. Yeah.
And so the fact that we can make content with just us and we don't have to go outside of our realm, we don't have to go outside of our group chat in order to make content is incredible. Or you just doing content on your own. Right? You know how many comics is out there for you to just review and for you to just, you know what I'm saying?
It's evergreen, dog. It'll never just go away. It's everywhere. Yeah.
This is like this recipe or this whatever you want to call this routine is self-sustaining in itself, and it's like you could do this forever. Yeah. And as long as you're doing it the way you want to do it, you can do it forever without feeling burnt out, without feeling inauthentic, without feeling, you know, all of these things. So like, more power to you, bro. Keep it going, and like I love the fact that it's literally become Like, you know what you finna get. I know what I'm finna get when I see you pop up.
Mm-hmm.
We get the comic next to the face. We get
Yeah.
we get the author. We get, some of the pictures inside the book, or we get the cover for sure. But then,
Mm-hmm.
so just being able to condition your fan base like that, it's gonna make it so much easier in the long run, bro. And
Yeah.
then like the favorite cover Fridays and like that type of stuff, bro. Like, oh, dog, it's yeah,
We look.
yeah,
We've got gold here at the network.
yeah,
Please know that. You know what I'm saying? I am so proud of what we got going on over here. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And it's just gonna go up. You know what I mean? Like it just feels like this year like we've shifted to another gear this year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know about you, bro, but I don't know. I feel like this is the start of like gear 2. You know what I'm saying? We're all Luffy now. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? We are,
Yeah.
we've eaten we've eaten the fruit, and now we're in gear 2, and it's picking up steam. And yeah, no, I'm happy for the responses that I've been getting for this stuff. So yeah, nah, man, we stumbled onto a great formula, and we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
That's
You
all I've been
know,
up to, bro.
you
What?
know who else had a great formula?
Oh my
Segway
god!
Chef
This
is back.
bro, I love bro. Yes, he is. I have been dying to talk about this
Yeah.
with somebody.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay, because okay, look for context. Okay, we are talking
Epstein
about
too.
Epstein too. He was heaven sent. Martin Luther King too. Donald Trump, he was heaven sent. Look, if y'all don't know what we're talking about, man, LaRussell is in hot water, kind of again, because he was kind of in hot water with the Lil Wayne stuff.
Yeah.
But now it's even worse after a clip of him in his backyard at one of his backyard shows where he talks about releasing a song that his engineer warned him not to or advised him not to
Mm-hmm.
because the song is he's doing a lot. The song is called Heaven Sent. He performed it in the backyard, and it had a lot of people. It had hip hop talking, and people were outright just like, "Yo, done with LaRussell because
Yeah.
he done fucked up," you know. So I mean, so what really happened? I mean, he's talking about these, that song. What happened, bro? Explain to us what happened.
All right, so I don't remember the full context of the song, but basically he's trying to prove a point by saying everybody was created by God,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And the way he's doing that is saying we all heaven sent, and then he's naming people. Diddy too, R. Kelly too. I don't know if he said their names, but I'm just saying he's like we all heaven sent. Martin Luther
Mm-hmm.
King is heaven sent. Malcolm X is heaven sent. Then he gets into Epstein too,
Mm-hmm.
Donald too, and
Mm-hmm.
and he's trying to prove a point. And I guess it really so this is the part that I struggle with, because somebody broke it down like literally speaking, this is not correct. Because the
Yeah, because
term
he's gotten the term heaven sent wrong. So okay, go on.
yeah. So they broke it down like literally like terminology was incorrect.
Mm-hmm.
Like heaven sent means it's a fortunate circumstance or something ordained by God. Or
Yeah.
no, I don't know about ordained by God, but it's like something heaven sent is slang for something fortunate to happen, like
Right.
something good that happened to you.
This is the breakdown that I seen. It said uh being low on funds and being desperate for gas, you find $40 on the ground. That's heaven sent.
Yeah,
That's heaven sent.
mm-hmm.
A pedophile rapist who was in charge of a sex trafficking ring for decades is not heaven sent.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That right off the bat,
Mm-hmm.
the comprehension skills were in question.
Yeah, people were questioning his depth. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is why this is difficult for me, because I followed LaRussell for a long time now, right?
We've mentioned it on here that he's
Yeah.
the blueprint for the show
Yeah,
and for our hustle,
yeah,
which I still respect a lot.
Yeah, I mean, content wise, I will say most of his stuff is kind of from the Nipsey, whatever proud to
Okay,
pay,
sure, yes,
yeah,
yes.
but it's all related. So being a fan of LaRussell and seeing what he's done over the years, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he says something like this, even though, literally speaking, like definition wise, it's incorrect. You get what he's trying to say.
Right.
And someone like me, I give him the credit to say he might have not meant that, but I get what he's trying to say. Like, we all created in God's image, right?
Sure. Yeah. That's exactly what he's trying to say.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so, me personally, I listen to this. I hear that he's wrong. I know it's Russell. I've seen the work that he's done in his community. I've seen everything that he does around for the people on his team, and like the positivity he's put into hip hop and Black culture in general. Like, I've seen it. So I don't like it's not a question to me. He has the credit in my head, so that he didn't mean that. The issue came when everybody started pointing him out, and he doubled and tripled and quadrupled down. And it was like, he basically made a statement saying that y'all too, like, for everybody upset, y'all too slow.
That's what it felt.
Yeah. And I mean, what did you feel when you seen that part? Because
that was it. It made me feel like he was calling people stupid for not understanding his point of view. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't make his point of view clear, and he didn't really address any of the criticism. He just said, y'all don't know what you're talking about. Shut the hell up. But another thing that I was really like, that kind of pissed me off too, was how everybody was coming out and I know this is like, that's like a common thing for when someone who was really up there starts getting a bit of backlash, that all of a sudden people out of the woodwork come out straight calling him corny. Like, he's been corny from the jump. That shit, I hate that shit. I'm just like, bro, y'all was just praising this dude like a week ago, talking about loving what he does for the community. Now all of a sudden he's corny. Like, everybody was jumping on his neck now, you know what I'm saying? They were just trying to do whatever they wanted to do, but that shit sucks. But the tripling down on his statement without addressing any of the criticisms really got me like, what the fuck? But I'm also like you, where I give him the benefit of the doubt, because I don't think he's dumb. I think he's really smart. I think, how he went about his career, how he followed the Nipsey blueprint to the T and kind of exploded because of that. It is a really good blueprint to set. And it doesn't take a dumb person to do something like that. He's very... Okay. No, damn it.
Hold up. Let me foil Marcus's play real quick.
Sure.
Real quick. You remember that video you DM me?
Okay.
Hey. All I'm saying is that's another figure.
Yes.
Who has been able to make a name, who has been able to make a movement, who has been able to secure a spot in our community to be. And with all that being said, dumb as a bag of rocks. We're gonna keep it at that. We're not saying no more. But I'm just saying, it's possible to make a movie. I don't think that's LaRussell at all. Like, I agree with you. But I'm just saying, not everybody who has a movement and who has a following and who has a social media presence, not all of them get that benefit of the doubt.
Fair. You know what? Okay. But I give LaRussell the benefit of the doubt personally as well. Because, again, like, I don't think he's dumb as a bag of rocks. And I think he's done a lot more for his community than that said person that I sent you. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think that... we'll talk
right
about
up there. Okay, please. Yeah. Hey, fill me in, bro. Fill me in. But I just didn't like everybody coming out the woodwork calling him corny. No, I still give him the benefit of the doubt, but LaRussell, he fucked up here.
Yeah,
he fucked up.
I will say, I knew a lot of people who thought he was corny before.
Okay,
like, I've argued with people, and I'm like, what did I say?
You are an arguer, yeah.
No, yeah, I'm definitely an arguer.
Yeah.
I basically was saying, like, you kind of gotta look past the music. It's certain people in certain movements and certain things in our community or in the culture and in hip hop, in Polynesian culture, whatever, that you gotta look past the quality of something and understand that the grand scheme of things, like the effects, the cause and effects of this certain song or certain artist far outweighs being able to critique
Oh,
certain things, being able to critique, this tempo is horrible. Like, yeah, you could talk about all that, but the overall long lasting effects of an artist like La Russell far
mm.
outweigh any kind of
you
musical critique you want to put on the songs.
you've made this point against me about Cole. So I remember you talking to me about that. Where like you can have your little say about his songs, his music or whatever, but the impact that he's had beyond the music and what he does for the community is far outweighs anything he does musically because he da
Mhm.
da 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 da. So no, I hear your point. You're right.
Yeah,
I think you're right in that.
yeah.
Um, I just you just fucked up, La Russell.
I hate
What?
yeah.
You just fucked up. Why did you triple down like that? Don't treat people like they're dumb like that.
So and this is another thing too. Accountability.
Hmm.
Accountability is so important, bro. Like if you an artist and you doing something and then over like when he did the Lil Wayne stuff, I got it.
Hmm.
I didn't mind his Lil Wayne take.
Oh,
I didn't mind it at all. Like
yeah, me neither.
I totally understood it.
Hmm.
And to be honest, and people might hate me, I felt the same way about Pac.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I felt the same way about Pac. Like I said, Pac had a bunch of motivating and introspective and liberating and empowering music for sure.
Hmm.
But a lot of the world really got to see him when he was portraying a character.
Hmm.
A lot of the world only knew him from the East versus West Coast beef.
Hmm.
And from that stemmed so much negativity. I remember I had a talk with Dallas Casey about this years ago, probably
Oh,
over a
nice.
decade ago.
Hmm.
And I said, bro, especially that interview with Biggie where he said he confronted Pac behind the scenes and was like, "Yo, man, what's going on? Why are you dissing me and this and that?" And to Biggie's point, he said Pac was like, "It's all about the money. This is gonna sell. This is what's gonna sell."
Hmm.
In my head, I always looked at it this way, and I said Pac was an artist, was a poet, was a writer, an incredible rap artist who understood Hollywood, who understood the way that the lights worked, the bright lights, and he capitalized off of a situation where he knew this is
Hmm.
gonna put butts in seats,
He's
and
got a creative arts background from
yeah,
Baltimore.
you
Yeah.
know. So I also felt that way, like the way the Russell felt towards Wayne, I felt towards Pac, where it's like, yeah, you did all these amazing songs, you Brenda got a baby and changes and all these things, but also his actions ultimately led to the death of two of the biggest stars, and also like they kind of laid the blueprint for a lot of music that followed that was very gangster, centric, or very, for big side, like very like materialistic centered, and it
Hmm.
kind of ripped away from the core of hip hop, which was more so urban groundwork, street knowledge type of KRS and
Whoa.
things.
You think no, I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm saying you think Lil Wayne is on par with all that? You think Lil Wayne had those kind of
No,
influences too? Oh, I was
no,
about
no,
to
no.
say, I was like, oh shit.
Because La Russell was speaking about someone who's beloved in the culture and
Hmm.
really holding his sins up to the light, saying like, no, yeah, you made, don't tie my hands, but you also made a bunch of other stuff that glorified a bunch of other stuff.
Hmm.
And I think one of his things was like, yeah, I mean, he had some songs that was cool, but if you hug me one time and you slap me 100 times, what you finna feel? You
Right.
gonna feel grateful for the hug, or you gonna be mad that you slapped me 100 times? So
Hmm.
yeah, you got one song that's positive and uplifting, but when you got 100 songs that's feeding into the negativity and this and that,
Yeah.
what's the overall lasting effects? And so yeah, so like I got that with Lil Wayne, but this doubling down, not taking accountability, and just really standing in whatever you standing in, it's so disheartening because La Russell has always been like a free thinker, and he's always been this artist that we looking to pave the way, and this is one of those instances where it seems like you drank the Kool-Aid.
Mm.
You start believing in that your stuff don't stink, and now you coming off, and it may not be the case, but you coming off holier than now. And it's like, bro, like you don't need, like, you can say you messed up. You don't gotta, And he bringing up like, man, y'all got all these people doing all this negative stuff and this and that.
You guys have glorified criminals, gangbangers, all this shit, drug dealers for this. Yeah. I see that.
Now y'all want to jump on my back, when I say this one thing and I'm trying to do all this. And I'm like, bro, when that was said, I was like, damn, bro, are you doing this to do it and to actually make a change? Or are you doing it to be like, hey, look what I did?
That was another point that was brought up too, where somebody else brought up, like, you want to try to enact social change, but I mean, is it social change what you're doing? Because it seems very surface level-y. You know what I mean? So I can't call it, bro.
I see,
it seems he built his whole platform on trying to enact social change in his community.
Yeah,
and so for him to say these things, it's like,
yeah.
Now what?
I think it's one of those situations where, like, when you around a bunch of people who, and I'm not gonna say that they're yes men, because it's like everything that they've been doing has worked. I mean, he went from his backyard to getting signed to Jay-Z, like, it's worked.
Yeah.
At the same time, I mean, you having an engineer that say you shouldn't put this out, but then you put it out anyways. To me, it says that you not really finna take other people's opinions to heart. And that may not be the case. Maybe there's been other times where his engineers say you shouldn't put this out and he didn't. But just going off of the fact that your engineer told you not to put this out, you put it out. Everybody told you that this was wrong, or that this wasn't it, and you double and triple down, and you telling people that they're too slow to understand. It really tells me that you really drinking your own Kool-Aid. Like, you really think that you somebody that can't be touched or can't be corrected or is above correction. And it goes against everything we thought of LaRussell. And I hope he just comes out and says he made a mistake, but it really does show a character flaw. I'm not going to go in and dissect all of his, all of, like, the community service acts that he's done. Cause I've seen people say, oh yeah, like, yeah, you're going to go feed the people, but you really should be focused on changing the system that has the people starving in the first place. And
now that you're saying it out loud, it's like, yeah, oh, now you want to pick and choose how people be charitable. Yeah, I know. Yeah, like, I know. It's what the fuck are you doing, buddy? Have you gotten up and done anything? Like, yeah, that's
the thing. It's like people sitting there and critiquing his music. I get it. Because art, you put that out there, and yeah, you're just going to critique.
It's going to be critiqued, yeah.
But critiquing people on the way that they serve in their community. When I've seen LaRussell go out and pay, he bought a whole freaking like 6 months of a restaurant's tab, so that people can go in and eat at the restaurant for free. I think it was 6 months or 3 months or something like that. Still, but he and his company was picking up the tab. And he told them, yeah, they're going to itemize everything and then we're going to pay for it. Like, I've seen him do that. I've seen him go into the communities and work with the kids. I've seen him, and so I'm not going to go as far as critique him on, oh, you not helping the community the right way. Because at the end of the day, whether you out there doing the legislature, legislative changes where you trying to change why people are hungry, or if you going out there passing out honey buns, I've seen community community be affected in both ways.
Yeah,
like I've seen the government branch where they change a policy and all of a sudden now everybody gets free lunches at schools. I've seen that my own 2 eyes. I've also seen street justice warriors on the side of the curb with a bunch of food from the churches and stuff, handing out honey buns, handing out Twinkies, and I've seen how that can affect somebody's day and really just turn somebody's frown upside down. So I'm not going to shame the way he's doing it, because at the end of the day, not enough people ain't doing that type of work. So I'm not going to do that.
And that's not even what's like up for debate or up for critique. You know what I'm saying? It's the song and his actions surrounding the song.
Yeah.
It's not about what he does with charity.
Yeah.
Which, if you want to put the scoreboard up, he's done a pretty goddamn good job with charity. So honestly, that shouldn't even be a question. Yeah, you're right.
It's so many people out here that have nothing going on, that have no horse in the race, that have no money in the game, no skin in the game, who
Who
will
have the
nitpick.
most to say. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, you can have a point for sure, and on paper, yeah, definitely it makes sense. But at the same time,
Look
if
who
you
it's
all
coming from.
yeah, if all you're doing is sitting on the internet and critiquing the way other people are helping, and you're not doing no help yourself, you part of the problem. You're part of the problem. It doesn't matter how much good you think you're doing online or how much good you think you're doing critiquing the next man. Like, if you're not putting your you don't have to have money.
Yeah.
You could just go out there and just do something.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to pay to do that.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? So
Get a
like,
ladle.
yeah,
Put on an apron and get a ladle.
straight up, fishes and loaves. You know what I'm saying?
You know what
So
I'm saying?
yeah, so shout out to LaRussell, but damn, correct yourself, bro. Like,
You know what? To be fair to him, also, this is his first big misstep. The Lil Wayne stuff didn't gain as much traction, but this is his first big misstep, and
yeah,
I feel like he's smart enough to come back stronger and being like, yo, hey, you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
I feel like he definitely has a good chance of redeeming himself from, but it's just his first major misstep.
yeah,
It could have happened a lot earlier, but it didn't. It's cool. I guess it's cool that it happened now. I'm over here trying to find a silver lining in it, I
no,
guess, but it's
yeah,
like it could have happened a long time ago. And you're right, it did reveal a major character flaw. But I mean, if LaRussell is as good as we think he is, then I feel like he can sit back and do some reflecting, because he did delete his socials too. I don't know if that was a big Rock Nation thing, but he's kind of disappeared from the internet. Maybe he can, chill a bit in his backyard and do some reflecting and then come back.
yeah.
But, you know,
And, and I keep seeing people saying, "Oh, there's this is the only way LaRussell is gonna be able to come back." Or if LaRussell does this, he'll be able to come back. Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. LaRussell ain't going nowhere.
yeah,
Everybody who's critiquing him, if they were people who weren't really fans and probably were on the edge and kind of like, and now they got a reason to speak out about him.
yeah,
I really doubt they're like. I'm sure some LaRussell fans are like off board, like, oh no, I'm cool off of that.
yeah,
I can't imagine more than 10% of the people jumping ship after this, right? Because
yeah,
of how much, like how much his name holds weight in terms of he's done everything he said he's done. You know
mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it's not an artist who like we can't correctly identify like, oh, did you do this? Did you do like everything is documented.
yeah,
So
literally,
if he lost 10% of his fans, 90% of them people are still around. He will and the way he has his stuff set up, he is totally fine. Like
yeah,
he don't depend on the fickle fans out there, the
right,
Merriweather, you know what I'm saying, who just here today and gone tomorrow. He don't really benefit off of those type of people.
yeah. He's
His
got a very strong core,
yeah, like he has a
very
cult
strong core.
following. When you have a
Mm-hmm.
cult following and you putting out 40 albums or whatever, like you don't need much.
Yeah,
You could like a lot of people think you need a million fans or whatever to sustain and make a living off of music, bro. If you had 10,000 fans
mm-hmm.
who you could put an album out every 3 months and they'll buy it for $20 an album,
Mm-hmm.
that's two. I don't know what that is. That 200,000 or 2 million? I don't know. It's something
I
up
don't
there.
know, something
Yeah,
up there.
yeah, yeah. It sounds good though, right? two hundred
Yeah,
thousand or 2 million, whatever it is. But
whatever.
you know what I'm saying? You could.
You can
That's it.
have that half that number, bro, 5,000, bro, and have a
Yeah,
sustainable career, bro.
yeah.
You'd be fine. Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I'm sure LaRussell will be fine. It
Mm-hmm.
may not be to the extent of a multi-platinum artist, but we living in a day and age where you don't need to sell records. You don't
Yeah.
need to make 1.1 million in the first week in order
Yeah.
to make a living. LaRussell owns all his music. He owns his masters. He's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
It's
The only thing
just
that took a hit is his public image,
yeah,
and public image is fragile nowadays.
yeah,
So it feels like now that we're talking about it, it feels like it was only a matter of time until something had to happen.
yeah.
So, I mean,
Just own up to it, man. Players make
yeah,
mistakes. It's okay.
players
Just
make
own up.
mistakes.
You know what I'm saying? Just own up to it. Keep it pushing. Make some good music. Put out some positivity like you have been doing. and get to work.
We're over here talking to LaRussell like, hey, LaRussell, come
You don't
on.
give a damn about us.
I know, you don't know who the hell we are. LaRussell, come on.
Come
you
on,
know what I'm saying? We chopped it up with you yesterday, bro.
Yeah. I will say I hate all of these people jumping on board.
Yeah.
You can tell they're not
really
fans. Because I seen a bunch of people, yo, man, L.A. Russell.
L.A. Russell. Yeah.
Yeah, so there is things to be said. There's people jumping on board because it's the hottest thing to talk about. Yeah. But like for us, we actual fans of LaRussell, and we want him to be better and to do better and to succeed. But I hate the lack of accountability. That's the only part that really got me like, damn. I hope he not different than what he say he is. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, man. Hey, and also before we go, man, rest in peace, Chuck Norris.
Rest in peace, Chuck Norris. Holy shit, yeah. Someone said a Chuck Norris joke in the chat while I was on live, and I made another Chuck Norris joke right back, and I did not know he had passed that day. Oh. Yeah. He said, what did he say? He said, Chuck Norris doesn't die, he just moves on. I said, yeah, Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups, he just moves the earth. And then I didn't know that he had died that day, and I felt really fucking dumb.
You didn't feel it? I thought the whole earth shifted when he passed.
Right. You know what? You're right. You know what? I didn't feel nothing, so I'm sorry. Rest in peace, Chuck Norris.
Rest in peace, Chuck Norris. What's some Chuck Norris lines, like some jokes?
That's the one I can think of off the top of my head. I remember that. I'll always remember that one forever. Yeah. But
I remember the one the cure to cancer is in Chuck Norris's tears. Too bad he never cries.
Damn.
I heard,
but every time I hear one of those lines, I imagine Walker, Texas Ranger.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I heard the one because it was saying Chuck Norris was rushed to the hospital, and somebody said, "Big mistake, buddy. You mean the hospital rushed Chuck Norris?" And then somebody said Chuck Norris didn't die; he met death. He killed death and took his job.
Hell yeah!
Aye, man. Yeah, shout out to Chuck Norris. Shout out to our childhood, man.
Yeah,
getting old.
You're getting old, bro.
It's all good. It's all good, man. We still here. I'm glad we still potting. I'm glad to be back. Appreciate you, my brother, for being so patient, man.
Of course.
Sorry for dipping out on you, but I'm back.
It's okay. We're here. I thought you paused. Oh, don't stare at me like that, bro. Don't do that.
Let's make it real awkward.
Yeah. Man,
you think you could beat me in a staring contest?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no. Morgan cheat.
I would laugh
halfway.
Yeah, I'll be like that. No, but they're open. I can see you. They're open.
This guy. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for being patient, man. Sorry for the long break. That was all my fault, but we back and we getting back to it.
Oh yeah. What he said, ditto. Got anything else for him? What's up?
Nah, but let's do the video thing tomorrow.
The video thing, the music video?
Yeah.
Sign up to the Patreon, all right? To figure out what the hell is going on, all right? Patreon.com/the Polytickin Podcast, you freaking nerds. You know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? We in here, bro. Doesn't matter how long we go for, we come right back and it's nothing. You know what I mean? We're the best at this. Don't ever forget that. Best pod in the fucking multiverse, all right? What's the deal?
Yeah, we're the number one Samoans on TikTok.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Hey, I ain't saying nothing. Hey, bro, beat us both up.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, do you follow the guy Laki Otala?
No, I don't.
Angi Otala. Oh my gosh, bro. This fool be putting hella salt on his food. It's ridiculous.
That's not the guy who be pop locking, right?
No, that's
somebody completely different.
Shout out to Lewski. I'll be watching all his videos.
I see that shit come up on my FYP. I was like, who the fuck is this dude, bro? What the?
Shout out to Lewski. I'll be hella entertained watching it. Nah, this dude, his name is Longy or Locky or something like that, but he be putting salt on his food. Yeah. And it's so sad. It's so sad, bro. I think he do it for the likes because his videos popped off. But bruh, I'm gonna send it to you. We gonna talk. Hey, Patreon, we gonna dive deeper into these TikTok people.
Yeah, hey, you know who else you need to shout out, bro? No Fizz. Shout out to DJ No
Hey,
Fizz out there,
DJ
bro,
No
doing it.
Fizz.
You know what I'm saying? Out there holding it
my
down,
God,
bro.
them rap
Fucking
battles.
hilarious,
Them rap
bro.
battles is hilarious, bro.
Hell yeah.
Man, take us out, man. Take us out.
All right, man. Hey, episode 161 of the Polytickin Podcast, you freaking nerds. The boys are here, but we're also out. Go far. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.